Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Space 1999. It is episode 12, which means that this marks halfway through series 2. I feel like I've been in series 2 for a really long time, so this is good news. If you are new here, my name is Marie-Clare. Thank you so much for joining me. There is a little something on my camera. Okay, chaos is still behind me. Who knew moving house just took so long? Just because we've moved into because obviously where we've moved into my mum's for a short amount of time, we've got less room. So everything's just, so I do apologise. I know you don't care, but I'm just saying, I'm sorry about the background. Although I did sort out that bit. Anyway, this is called the A.B. Chrysalis. We've got a Chrysalis in Babylon 5. We did have. The A.B. Chrysalis, I don't know, they're going to come across a Chrysalis. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. The last episode I've really enjoyed. I liked this idea of having an alternate Koenig and people like figuring out whether it was him or not. I really liked that concept. As I always say, would like some focus probably on some other members of the cast. I do feel like they kind of do that. Like I would expect in this one maybe Helena to be at the forefront. I'm not saying they do it consistently, but I do find that if someone's at the forefront, they will take a back seat in the next one. So I would like, if I could choose, I'd have Maya at the forefront because I'm really, really loving Maya at the moment. I think she's been an unbelievable addition. So she is currently probably my favourite. So I'd like to see some more from her. Anyway, let's go. The full length, as always, is on Patreon.
Magnitude within 1% of last observation.
That's cool. I want to know the nature and origin of that explosion.
Too far away.
I forget that they have to keep an eye out for all these other things going on in space. What are the Eagles going to do? Whoa, I didn't know they had so many.
Hold your positions. You'll be shielded from the blast. Yes, Commander. We'll be ready to land as soon as the shockwave is passed.
Surely she should be on the floor. I mean, I feel like we haven't had the base wrecked for a while, so...
Check the air.
God, it's really damaged.
Maya, all right? Kate, you all right?
Yes, Commander, I'm all right. My scanner's taken a beating.
We lost audio contact.
We're all right, Alan.
Eye of the explosions.
A planet? Yes. It's still too distant for our sensors to give much information.
Magnify. It's ringed by moons. Maya, I want a sensor reading. It's an almost perfect circle. Maybe too perfect.
Planet's atmosphere is chlorine gas.
Energy level unnaturally high. Heavy metallic concentrations. No evidence of
But how's this planet causing the explosions? Great, he's going out on his own again. Because that went really well last time.
Okay.
That's very clever. I'm very impressed by this set.
There's some sort of a...
Commander! Come in, Commander!
John? John, can you hear me? Alan. Huh? Are you all right? Isn't everybody after getting hit with 300 or 400 volts? Basic geometric figures. I think it's trying to communicate. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Hey, how about that?
That's pretty cool.
I am sorry for the delay. It took some time to align to your language.
I'm Commander John Koenig. This is Alan Carter.
Welcome. I am voice probe 248.
The computer?
Yes? I can perform no independent action without authority.
Then put me in contact with your masters.
That is not possible.
Why?
The intelligent life form of the planet, my masters, is not yet in existence. I am waiting for the first of them to be born.
What? Oh no.
Ignition negative. We've lost main power.
Maybe they needed them to visit, to like base, because he said they haven't been born yet.
Alan, take her down. We're landing on the planet itself.
Oh my gosh.
Suitable atmosphere has been arranged.
Yeah, because that floor was the same floor as in the other place.
Some things it told us could use explanation. Your masters, do they have a physical form?
Of course. But the atmosphere they breathe is chlorine. Your air is as poisonous to them as theirs is to you.
We understand.
This set feels very Doctor Who to me.
Can he still understand me?
I will translate.
I'm Commander John Koenig of Moonbase Alpha. We're heading directly towards your planet. Unless you stop the next explosion, my base and everyone on it will be destroyed. Are you still translating?
Yes, but the answer is...
What? What does it say?
The answer is me. Become senile.
No! No!
Oh my god, Alan.
Get away from there!
Alan.
You must leave.
Alan, that's chlorine gas!
You have broken the atmosphere of the Chrysalis.
Okay, I assume you have to really know the thing you're turning into. This is so weird.
Maya, we better get back to the Eagle. What's happened?
My orders are to fire on voice command, but I think they prevented the commander.
Well, then fire. Hold it, Maya! Disarm laser!
I'm sorry it was necessary to do that.
Where are they?
I will leave.
You look well featured, Commander Koenig. The word is handsome. There is no equivalent in your language for our names. You can call me A. And you can call me B.
Fine. Makes sense.
We seek perfection. We enter Chrysalis, fully grown adults.
Our lives are threatened if you...
Yes. We have a choice to make.
There is no choice. There's only one decision. Make it!
On what should we base this choice of ours?
Morals?
Universal decency. Make the decision. The only one you can.
I am not swayed by emotion. I vote no.
A tie. A deadlock. We must await the deciding vote.
Deciding vote.
The next to be reborn will be the Guardian's brother. Brother to the one your pilot tried to kill.
Oh.
Alpha's passing the planet, but if the commander can't stop the next explosion, there's no doubt Alpha will be destroyed.
How long has he got to delay them?
If the commander can delay them for another 4 hours, Alpha will be far enough away to withstand the shockwaves.
I am the brother of the Guardian you tried to kill. It seems your destiny is in my hands. We do. Through logical progression. And logically, my answer must be no.
Alpha's beyond Eager One's reach.
We don't have enough fuel to catch it.
To leave now, Commander, would be stupid. You can never get back to your base, which in any case is facing certain destruction.
We're leaving.
Maybe they'll
He said, loyalty is better than logic.
So he did.
yeah, I think they'll have a soft spot for what he
Hope
said.
is better than despair.
Go to Red.
Red alert!
We don't have enough fuel. We're not going to make it.
Understood. Job.
I know. Me too. At this range, Moonbase Alpha may well be destroyed. At best, you must assume severe damage.
This feels very
large numbers
final.
of casualties.
5 seconds.
No one's even taken a brace position.
5 seconds.
What happened?
They limited it. They used the explosion to give us enough propulsion to increase our speed to 804. That's enough. We can reach Alpha.
John, are you all right?
We're fine.
I really enjoyed that. I think. Oh, hello, Mr. Magpie. Give my regards to your family. I think because that end bit, although I knew nothing was going to happen, the end bit actually felt the most final of any other episode. I personally would say. So it just gave it that little bit of a je ne sais quoi, because I've always spoken about how, I don't know, like it threatens that something's going to happen, but you don't believe it. But that actually truly felt like they were saying goodbye to each other and they were preparing that they wouldn't make it. And I liked that. I liked that it just felt a little bit more real. Maya is just wonderful. I adore her as a character. I'm glad we had Alan. I think Alan and Koenig together are a really good duo. And I know someone mentioned about the actors who played Koenig and Helena maybe being a little bit difficult. That was in series 1. But I feel like Alan and Koenig get on, so I'm hoping the actors actually do as well. Shame we didn't have Tony. I assume he was like not on shift or was ill or something. That would have been my only thing, because obviously if it was the end, then I would have expected to have seen Tony. I liked the spheres. I liked that we travelled out to another planet. I liked that the creatures on the other planet weren't crazy looking. I liked that they kind of took their form in human form. The creature that Maya turned into, I personally just felt like that was a bit pointless. I know it's damaging for them to have gone in that chlorine or whatever, but I don't know, I just felt like one of them could have just done it in 2 seconds. And why do they always just choose such weird looking creatures? I guess they couldn't have done an animal, so I do kind of get it, but it was just so bizarre looking, and we had a really bizarre looking one in the last episode as well, so. And I don't know, like, I assume it's not the actress in them. I assume it's just someone else. I liked seeing the blast hit Moonbase Alpha. Again, I'm not a sadist or anything. That's probably not the right word, but I like to know that they're having to deal with bad things. Like like they were saying, they can't, they don't have any control over the trajectory of where the planet's going, where the moon's going. So you're going to face stuff like that. So seeing the base kind of like hit, I like seeing the darker side of the situation, and not just all of these, like, you know, they always win. Yeah, I'm super happy with the episode. I had a really good time. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you very soon for episode 13. Bye.